I'm Jockey Jon Court, and I can't express enough about how important it is to have a horse shoed properly, and it instills such a confidence as me as a rider. I've been riding for 30 years, winning races, to have that horse shoed properly, and I'm so appreciated that a farrier or a blacksmith such as my son, who's gotten the education at the Kentucky Horseshoeing School, instills such a confidence, and not only the opportunity when I'm riding a horse to produce the job and get the results done, but to know that horse is sure-footed. But it also gives me the confidence and the sense of happiness that my son, who's become a successful blacksmith, to have the education from the school, that he's got a career going, and it's a security to know as a father as well as a professional. So I've got a double pleasure there. I know that my son is a successful blacksmith through the education through the school, and at the same time I have the confidence of riding the horses that are shoed properly. And it's very important to have a horse shoed and have his shoes put on properly, because there's such a dynamic that plays the role in a horse's footing. So they teach the students, the blacksmiths, the farriers of the future, of what the importance of having these shoes put on and the stresses and the demands. So I think that the fact that they are shoed properly and confidently makes a man just a better rider, and I can't express any more than that. I just recently won the Arkansas Derby on Arch, 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 and now we're here at Churchill Downs preparing for the Kentucky Derby, and I can't express enough how these top horses are shod by some of the best blacksmiths in the country, and I just would like to elaborate that the importance of having these horses shod properly is a significant point of their training and to the day of when they perform. So my son Justin Court, who's one of these blacksmiths, has been putting on shoes on these horses, and we're just excited that he's here and part of the team, and we're looking for a big day on the first Saturday in May. My son come to me and informed me that he was looking forward to pursue a career in being a blacksmith, and he looked around the country at some of the schools, and I insisted on him to look at the school in Kentucky, which, to my opinion, would be by far one of the best educations he could receive, because of the long-term, or let's start that over. Okay. Yeah, and I told my son Justin to look into the long-term extended course they offered at the Kentucky Horseshoeing School, and you would be accredited, and with an apprenticeship, I think would be your best opportunity for the career choice that he had chosen. And not only is it a good job and with skills, but he also has developed a talent for putting shoes on a horse. And I actually love to watch them work. So that's a great satisfaction to see a good horseman and a good farrier putting the shoes on horses.
John, what kind of emphasis do you place on just some of these schools that have these short courses, 6 weeks?
Well, I was really adamant about him taking the extended course of education, because the short courses, they'll just give you a general idea, in my opinion, and I think if you're going to pursue a career and be successful, and you want the education that you're looking for, you need to take the extended course that gives you the education that you're going to need and to be able to apply your trade. So there's no doubt about it, you need to go to a well-rounded school as the Kentucky Horseshoeing School.